Giddy up, baby.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Derby Talk.
Giddy up,
episode
baby.
number 5.
Go to the whip.
Hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail. Tommy D with my man, the captain. We're here to talk about a big race, the Rebel Grade 2 from Oaklawn.
That's a 50-pointer.
50-pointer. We're into the big races. Not quite the 100 points, but 50 points, a good shot to get you in there, Captain. Thanks for joining us here on the Hip Horse, everybody. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, join us.
Ding, ring that bell.
Hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail with my man, the captain. Risen Star, guys, if you watched that video last week.
Wow.
Sierra Leone, pretty impressive.
They bet it early and they bet it late.
740 was the winner there. Track Phantom, we talked about him getting second. That's all he needed. Got the job done with 25 points there. And then Catchin' Freedom gets 15 out of that race. So Sunland Derby, Stronghold won for 440. Also 20 points on the trail there in the Sunland Derby.
One strong, too.
Yeah, and both races pretty impressive there. So this is my favorite time of the year. We're starting to get into the big races, the preps for the derbies at these individual tracks and whatnot. But we're here to talk about the Rebel Grade 2, a mile and a 16th, Captain. Let's take a look at the field before we give out our...
We got a field of 13. They're going a mile and a 16th, 1.25 million, 50 points going to the winner. And you know what, Tommy? Let's start off with number 1, Carbone.
I like it. And guys, we're shooting this on Friday. Weather looks pretty good. We did look ahead. It looks like it should be pretty good at Oaklawn, but pay attention to that and the scratches. Let's get to it. Carbone, the number 1, morning line 15-1. Steve Asmussen trains here, this son of Matoli. Some pretty nice workouts here. Muddy track, grade 3 last time out. Did not do much there.
9-5 favorite, Tommy.
Morning line
Why
favorite.
Why don't you just draw a line through that, and what do you have?
It looks pretty nice to me. 1x4 and 1x8. 85, 86 buyer. I think this one gets on the right track at 15-1.
Over the track.
You get a local jockey that's riding quite nice. He's at 28% there, so... Carbone could be nice at 15-1.
Steve Asmussen, the longer shot. He's got another horse in this race, and anytime a good trainer does that, you always got to take the long shot.
Okay. And the number 2 horse is Northern Flame. Kenny McPeak, a lot of nice young colts in the Derby chase here. This one was the speed last time. 79 buyer over at Oaklawn and won quite nicely. Won by a nose, but still, a nice performance there. Put up a 79 buyer, improving numbers there. This is the son of Flame Away, 5-1. So some.
Well, you got to look at this. It's the 3rd race back. That's usually the best race for the horse, and improving buyers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, all these colts are 3-year-olds, so still improving as time's going on. Number 3, Common Defense, another Kenny McPeak horse. 30-1 here. You get Brian Hernandez Jr. 17 lengths behind in the Southwest last time over a muddy track. Before that, won by 3.5 at Oaklawn over a fast track. So maybe one of those situations where it didn't like the wet track. But number 3, Common Defense, will give you a price at 30-1.
30-1, you just don't know. If you draw a line through the last race, you got a horse coming in off a win.
Tejon Pass. Peter Miller will be shipping this one over. Actually, been running it at Oaklawn already. Peter Miller, this is the son of Justify. Last time ran a mile, didn't quite get it done. Before that, was running sprints, competitive, 3rd in the Bob Hope. And then
3rd in the Bob Hope against Nisos and Stronghold, who just won. Over in Sunland.
Yeah, so you got Landros, Corey Landros will be aboard there, son of Justify. I do like the Justify colt. So number 4, another big price there. Number 5, Magic Grant, one of the biggest prices on the board at 51. Eddie Milligan trains here. Lost by 27. Was second, was 3rd in the Springboard, which is a pretty big race.
Tommy, that's
at Remington.
Reach.
So broke its maiden at Remington. So
I think that's a reach there.
Okay, number 6, Dematic. Another Steve Asmussen horse. Blinkers come on. Tyler Gaffleone rides here. This one might be the one here.
Blinkers on, favored last time out. As a maiden.
Son of Gunrunner, Winchell. This one is starting to ring a bell the more I look at it here for me. 8-1, improving numbers each time. I'm going to keep my eye on this
Trying to make that jump from maiden winner to 1.25 winner.
That's big, especially when you're going up against number 7 here, Timberlake, who's definitely probably the class of the field. 475 in earnings. All those wins coming as a 2-year-old. Blowout works here. Brad Cox trains here. Son of Into Mischief. Windstar Farm also here. very strong. Everything is saying strong. Hasn't raced since the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, where it did finish fourth. It was the winner of the Champagne by 4.5, going a mile over a sloppy track. And then second in the Hopeful, and then it broke its maiden at 7 furlongs.
Tommy, I want to tell you something here. Going a mile at Aqueduct, that was a one-turn mile. And his last race, going 2 turns at a mile of 16th, Fierceness beat him. Fierceness needed a race. He needed his last race. Maybe Timberlake needs a last race. Maybe this is a false favorite.
Yeah, it could be. Number 8, Next Level, 30-1. Keith DeSormo trains here. Second in 100K at Oaklawn Park. Non-winners of 2. Did get nosed out, came on there at the end. Could be a little bit of a reach here. That's the number 8, Next Level.
Well, your Next Level I look at, and you know what? He can't decide whether he wants to go to the front or come from behind. The trainer's got to make up his mind there and Keith DeSormo. And I just don't know who this jockey is. So, you know what? It is a little bit of a reach for me, Tommy.
Yeah, number 9, Laganos. Steve Asmussen, another one. Cash Asmussen going to be riding here. Smarty Jones finished 6th there before that. Won an allowance non-winners at Churchill Downs. So has a run over the track. Didn't do too well. Lost by 4.5, finishing 6th. But Steve Asmussen has a bunch of horses, 20-1.
Well, he puts his son on there, and so, you know, hopefully we'll see what we want. They think, it looks like they believe in this horse a little bit. It did win at Churchill, $124,000 race, and they put him in and had an early part of the speed, and then all of a sudden faltered at the end. So, you know what? It's a reach, it's a look, but you know what? Let's go on to the next.
Yeah, I'm also taking, so let's go to number 10, Menya. Steve Hobby trains, 20% trainer here. 1 second nosed out at Oaklawn, 100,000 non-winners of 2. Before that, Synthetic, throughout that Synthetic race, also has 2 nice finishes, winning by 3 at Churchill and then 12 at Keeneland. So very diverse colt here, the son of Hardspun. Get another price, 15-1.
I think this is a reach, Tommy.
Okay, I might disagree, but hey, number 11, Just Steel. D. Wayne Lucas, the coach here on the muddy track. Southwest finished 2nd by 8 there. Before that, 2nd in the Smarty Jones, and did with Eddie Brown at Churchill Downs, going 6.5. Hasn't quite got it done at the distance, but Just Steel, trained by D. Wayne Lucas, son of Justify.
You know, I like this horse right here. I like his race, 4 races back against Otto the Conqueror and On Man. I think this horse has got a big shot in this race, and I really like Just Steel. Tommy.
Hey, number 12. Hey, you had him in one of our other videos. I know that. So, number 12, Woodcourt, 20-1 here. 1-2 in a row here. 1 less at Oaklawn Park over a good track here. 100,000 non-winners of 2. You know, got it done at the end. Will be coming off the pace. 20-1. I think you're going to get much higher here. Maybe a long price to get underneath.
Well, Tommy, this horse has got to come from the clouds, and this has got to be a perfect setup for this horse. Claim for 52 back, 1 for optional claiming 100, and now going for 1.25.
Hey, living the dream.
Go get your money.
Living the dream.
I guess
living
so.
the dream. Number 13, Time for the Truth here to finish out the field. Ronald Moquette trains here. Rafael Bejarano aboard here. Broke its maiden nicely at Oaklawn Park, going 6 furlongs, and then second over a muddy track. Going to be going the distance for the first time, but third start. That 13 post is what kind of gets me here. Should be in part of the speed scenario.
Well, Tommy, I looked at Carbone speed, and I looked inside, outside, 113, top and bottom. Time for the Truth definitely has only one way to go, to be sent here. And you know what? Omaha Beach. You're talking about one of the top stallions right now out there, and this horse wins. The sire wins, and I want to tell you, a horse to look at, especially at 15-1 with Bejarano on him.
Yeah, hey, that's a run. Look at the field here. All 13 supposed to go to the gate here. Like we said, there might be some scratches, so take a look at that. Put down in the comments who you like, guys. We're going to get to our picks now. Captain, who do you like for your picks here in Rebel?
Well, you know what? If Timberlake's right, I don't think nobody beats him. But I just think he's going to need a race, even with those good workouts. I'm leaning on the most experienced horse in the field. I'm going to go with Just Steel in this race. I like Just Steel, the 11 horse. I figure second over the track, 2 back. in the $300,000 race. And I like Justin Timberlake to run second, the 11-7. And I do like this 13 horse. I think they're going to send him on the outside. And Omaha Beach can go the distance. And if this horse gets lonely and doesn't get pressed by Carbone that much, or if Carbone breaks Brad from the rail, the 13's on and gone. So I'm going to go 11, Just Steel, 7, Timberlake, and number 13, Time for Truth. It just may be, Tommy.
Hey,
who do you like?
Captain, Captain. I like a couple of the same colts here that you got in the mix. I agree with you what you said about number 7, Timberlake. I think is the class of the field, the son of In Mischief. Fourth in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Didn't have the best race, but, winning the Champagne the way that colt did, if it gets back to that form, this is lights out. And the buyers are much higher, 93, back-to-back 93s there, WinStar Farm. So I think it's going to be the one to beat, and I'm going to try to take a chance just because it's been off since the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, just like Fierceness last time. So my top choice, I'm gonna go with a shot here in number 1, Carbone. Steve Asmussen trains here. Throw out that Southwest. I don't think he had the best trip over the muddy track.
Yep.
Before that, 1x8, 1x4, really nice speed numbers.
Over the track, 1x4 over the track.
Over the Oaklawn Park. So
that's nice.
He will be part of the speed, but that one post is going to give him an advantage here and be able to get out and going fast. Get a local jockey there who's riding 28%. So 15-1, that's my price here. I'm going to take a shot. Second choice, I'm going to go with Timberlake. I got to put him in there. I think he's either going to get second or third. He's going to come back for something here and sweep up some points. 6-5, it's hard for me to bet on that, especially off the bench here. I also like number 6 is going to be my other choice here. I like number Dematic. The blinkers are coming on. Steve Asmussen, it did win over the sloppy track, by 3+. I like the blinkers on, but, I'm really looking at, the pickup here. Gaff Leon's coming to ride here. Gaff Leon's been a top rider, got the blinkers on. Steve Asmussen, 8-1, I think that's a fair price. I'm going to take a shot there with that. And then the last and final one that I will mention is number 3, Common Defense, another price. And that's the 30-1 horse, Kenny McPeak. I'm going to take a shot just like he won the other big race with the long shot. This one, throw out that muddy race last time. He did win by 3.5 over the track. So horses for courses, we talk about that sometime. And you get his main man, Brian Hernandez, is going to take up the mount. So he gets his guy aboard here. Hernandez is 33% at Oaklawn with 6 starts. So hot on fire to start there. So I'm going to take a shot with Common Defense at a price. So I'm going to go number 1, Carbone. Number 7, Timberlake, 6, Dematic, and number 3, Common Defense for my picks.
Light up that tote board, Tommy.
In the Rebel. I mean, we might be able to catch a price here. So
speaking of a price, I think I got one in the 9th race at Oaklawn.
Yeah, talk to me.
The 9th race, I like the 4-horse Neon Beach out of Omaha Beach, and this horse is just a stellar stallion. And I think this horse, coming off the 3rd last time to Band of Gold, who's going to be the favorite in this race, I think over a fast track, this horse can turn the tables on Band of Gold. And you get 8-1 with Tyler Gaffleone, Tommy.
Hey, not bad, Captain.
Go get your money on
I
that.
like a little side bet.
Naomi Beach, 9th race, number 4, Naomi Beach. Go get your money.
Hey, how about that? Hey, guys, we appreciate you tuning in for Derby Talk. Number 5, guys, we're hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail. We're just starting here. We got all the big races coming in.
Big. Oh, I'm getting excited, Tommy.
Hey.
Got a goosebump coming out. Hey. Yep, there it is.
That first Saturday in May won't be coming sooner, guys. So we appreciate you. Hit that like, subscribe, share with your friends. Throw it down in the comments. Get involved.
Ding, ring that bell.
All the regulars, you know who you are. You're great. We love you. So keep us in tune. We might need some help on those European horses over there also.
Oh, fear. I love that guy.
The season's coming, so.
Love you, baby. ACTION, Action Bets and Derby Talk. Come on, baby. Go to the whip.
All right, guys, giddy up. We'll see you next time.
All right.